Good afternoon. We get to break some daytime break today, guys. Get everyone tagged here the best of my ability, and we'll get this on the road. We're still having fun getting people tagged for some reason, but shocking. Because now we're playing it shows a whole bunch of people as it's like tagging disabled. I'm gonna message a couple people that won't let me tag that I have talked to recently. Then we're gonna start ripping. But we will cut this boy open while we're standing here, sitting here, whatever. Fresh case of Topps Chrome 2025. There we go. Sorry about that. Let's get everything looking pretty here, and we will start ripping in just a second, guys. There we go. I think it's time for a new brake mat soon too. I finally wore this one out. It looks like, or eating enough food on it, whichever. Details, right? There we go. Got 80 of you guys watching. Don't know if there's anyone else that was gonna let me tag because this thing's being a piece of shit. Lack of a better word. Actually, Jeremy B it might let me tag. Depends on the day. Nope. Still hates me. Let's rip some Topps Chrome, guys. You got me sober too because it's only 1:30 in the afternoon, so you don't get drunk John commentary. Sorry. Good luck. I appreciate you guys filling a pick your team because I know obviously it's risky, it's scary, but it was also in demand apparently. So what's up, JP? Why did that feel weird? No. Felt like there was something under the cardboard. There's not. All right. And I will work on getting this all sorted before the end of the day, before I go home. That way, if I see any of you guys Saturday, but I don't know how busy Alyssa is right now, so I will do my best. I requested overtime at my job today, and I was like, I'll do this and I'll break afterwards. And then they never put me in for overtime. So I guess it all kind of worked out that we get to break early instead of later. So it is what it is. Because my job's one of those things where you can't, they won't let you work and then put the time in later. If they don't put the time in, you're not working. And I think I saw gold in the first pack, which would be cool. And as you know, you will get all your cards from Chrome. The Otanis, the Judges, like that, obviously, should be the money makers just for those two teams, if nothing else. So far, from what I have seen and what I have heard, these cases are absolutely feast or famine. Like, there's some that are just like, holy crap, we got 7 monster hits, and some is just like, what the hell was that? So let's hope that we got one of the nice ones. But you know what? I think. No, well, let me tag him either. Whatever. I was like, I forgot to tag Dave G, and he's another one that I was like, I didn't forget. Facebook hates me. I'm starting to wonder if these tags and stuff are starting to go this way on Facebook because of the gambling. Like, this is how they're trying to cut this down. But then, you know, every single thing in your feed is filled with AI generated images of Aaron Judge and his wife adopting a baby from the Houston flood instead, you know? Or Michael Jordan fires Bubba Wallace, or whatever rage bait for rednecks that have the IQ of 6. But God forbid we try to tag people. That's where they draw the line, tagging people. All right, good luck, guys. Kyle Schwarber, power players for Philadelphia. We're going to have Reese Hines to 99 for the Reds to start us off. That's pretty. Cincinnati is Brian K. Obviously, there's a lot of wild rookies in this checklist, so color of people we know is always important. Junior Caminero, Future Stars. Future Stars look good, but they all look green by nature, which is wild to me. Brooks Lee, rookie for the Twinkies. And last stack of box 1, we have going to Cleveland. Big Christmas, number to 199. That's going to Mr. George. That's the guy you're looking for, right? Boom. Luis Garcia for Washington to 150 is our next color in this. And then Fortune 15 Acuna. And then we're going to have some gold. Tyler Anderson, number 50 of 50 with a really nice print line in it. But still pretty card. Angels. Angels today is Daniel G. All etch Bryce Harper. And then all etch Tariq Skubal. So box 1 was not terrible. Let's get some top loaders going real quick, though. I noticed we've sold almost a case of blasters already in a day and a half, 2 days, whatever. The colors in the blasters have been terrible, but like the amount of ray waves and stuff like that has been really good. So, all right. Well, at least the first autograph is somebody I knew. Here's to hoping that we don't have a whole case of those like some of those people. I'm friends with a breaker who has broke a couple cases of this hobby and jumbo lately. And that, you know, that piss down your neck and tell you it's raining thing? One of those. Like, dude, anyone who knows baseball and baseball cards knows that isn't a good case. Don't tell everyone what a great case, what an amazing case. You know, it's okay for something to suck. And I would far appreciate someone tell me, hey, this sucks, and move on, take your lumps and go on, than try to gaslight you into believing it was good. And some of these products, it's like, hey, you know what? It's a big risk. There's going to be some amazing cards in here. There's going to be some that are just like, wow, this case was a skunk. You can't win them all, but don't treat everything like it's, oh my god, this is the best thing ever. That's whatnot tactics. You guys know how I feel about that. There's also a part of that to me where if I feel like if you lie to people who don't know better long enough, then they're just going to keep buying in, keep buying in, keep buying in, which is obviously what the point is. But then it's never gonna, things will never calm down. There's no reason that this product should be $300 at market right now for what's there. But if people see, hey, in 2025, $300 was an easy sell, they're gonna say next year, well, maybe 320 is the number, 325, whatever, and it's gonna keep going up and up and up until they say enough's enough. And someone has to put their foot down. And hey, there's an Otani buyback for the Dodgers. But you have to look at it and say, hey, you know what? There's a line between hobby and gambling. You can't get rid of your hobby people just to gamble. So I'm hoping that we don't blur that line here over the next 12 months, really. How are you guys this Friday? I know I didn't expect it to be super busy and active because, well, I know some of you guys are working. Box number 2. Ryan Miller to 499 autograph for the Angels. Los Angeles, Daniel G. That is our autograph right off the bat. That's one of the autographs we're kind of expecting out of this product. Xavier Edwards to 250 for the Marlins. Miami. Jacob Wilson Power Players. Mason Win Future Stars. There's our Otani, our first buyback that I've noticed, or potential buyback, we should say. Paul Skeens Rookie Cup. Corey Seager All Etch. Wyatt Langford. Roki. I just bought a really nice Roki auto a few minutes ago. Sent off that degrading, but very pretty card. Ketel Marte Power Players. Box number 2 sucked. That was it for box number 2. We had one color and we had one pitcher auto. That was it. Box number 1 looked far better. That would have been a disappointing box to rip. Hey, that works, JP. I'm not gonna lie, when still even at my current job, if I'm in a break, I'll put it on as background noise because I don't have time to tend to it. But if I hear my name get called, I could kind of like, hey, what the hell's going on, you know? But when I ran a Firestone and I had all that disposable money, I used to buy into breaks damn near daily, and I just kind of have the notifications on, and then if I was out working on a car or something, I'd just put on under the hood of what I was on or on the tire machine, and then or if I was in my office, obviously I'd put on my office to do paperwork, and that definitely dragged down some paperwork days. I'm not gonna lie. A couple months ago when we hit those 2 Connor McDavid cards in the same break, I forgot all about that break. I had to go back and watch it and figure out what the hell happened. Here's to hoping for a better box 3 than box 2. I feel like box number 1 was above average on color, so box number 2 had to make up for it. And I also wonder, do they look at the Otani and Judge cards as a hit, like when they make this product? That's a question I've always wanted to ask. I don't know. Do they say, hey, if we put one of these in and we're banking on this dude being MVP? It could just be all in my head, because I've noticed a few of those like blasters. It's like, hey, there's a Judge or there's an Otani in here. There's not dick else. All right, box number 3, guys. We'll kick a Marlins cards, some more Skeens. Zach Gallen to 99, going to Arizona. That is Gary Cyrus. Wyatt Langford on the Prism. Here is our all-etch rookie, which should be 1 per case. James Wood, Washington. That's going to Dylan. Congrats, sir. Not numbered, just pretty. But I know that'll do a few bucks right now. You did not get a trash rookie in yours. We'll take that. Troy Taylor is our next autograph, going to Seattle. And that is going to be Brian K. Yes, George. There's Christian Walker on the negative for Houston. George, you were the big winner so far, sir, in box 1. So far, what you have missed was the James Wood, Xavier Edwards, Ryan Miller is box number 2. But box number 1, there's your big Christmas number to 199 autograph, sir. So box number 3 was had the rookie all etch. Box number 4. Yeah, that Null is nice. I'm a big fan of that guy. Like, I'm hoping for that dude to have like one of those like David Ortiz power careers, because I feel like he might have the personality for it too. But we'll see. You never know who's going to be a superstar these days. John, we definitely do buybacks, sir. We participate in every buyback with tops. So when those come out, where the UFC one is active currently. We did the wrestling one, even though we only had like $60 worth. I didn't even send those in for redemption. I just took them for $60. It wasn't even worth my damn time. And then baseball. I think last year we did $11,000 in buybacks in the first weekend. It was insanity. And that's one thing I'm definitely going to bring up to tops this year is you guys need to help stock the shops before the buyback starts, because last year we were looking for things to put on the shelves, and because obviously it was great, it was popular, mission accomplished, but then it was like, oh hey, there's nothing people want to rip here. I think at the time, Allen and Ginter was out, and we sold cases upon cases of Allen and Ginter, and it did help drive Allen and Ginter really well. But people only want so much Allen and Ginter, and that was like, hey, Chrome Platinum was a few months old, couldn't be found anywhere, and that's what people were like, hey, do you have Chrome Platinum? Do you have Topps Chrome? Do you have anything, the big stuff? Because people that are saving up for $500 or $600 worth of Otanis and Judges and stuff, they're looking for things they wouldn't ordinarily buy. And for me to go and say, hey, blowout, you go buy cases of 23 Series 1 or whatever else, which is what I did, to fill the shelves, which is fine and well. I felt like there weren't a lot of people who were like, hey, that's what I came here wanting to rip. But I was like, hey, this is what's here to rip. Yeah. And I'm wondering this year, since we have gift cards, if I could do that a little bit differently. Nothing in the first three boxes for Dodgers. Other than I think we saw one Otani base. After the first box, we hadn't really seen anything yet. So, Ha-Sung Kim on the refractor, as you said that. Kumar refractor as well for Texas. Gunner. Ooh, Baltimore Orioles. Adley Rutschman autographed to 50. Baltimore is Jeremy B. That's a pretty card, sir. There we go. Not a rookie auto, so got something nice here. Congrats, sir. Yeah, that's pretty. That will take. Evan Carter 99 feature stars right in front of the base Jason Dominguez. And I could not tell you what those. Look at those cards. Those things are damn near identical. The color of the star is different. But Texas. That's going to Matt Yu. Dylan Cruz. We'll go through this last little stack here. See if we get. Ooh, good timing. Ricky Henderson, ultraviolet, going to Oakland. Going to Jim P, sir. There's the case hit for you. There you go. This box has been a banger. Still can't believe Ricky's gone. So there you go. Box 1 was good. Box 2 and 3, Box 4 has been great. Let's finish this little stack. Holy shit. Shohei Ohtani, number 1 of 3. Los Angeles Dodgers. Daniel, you are getting paid, sir. I gotta text this to Alyssa. Dude, that is awesome. That is one of the big chases in this product. Holy hell. Alyssa picked this case, by the way, guys. Wow. That is amazing. Yeah. I'm gonna tag Steve in this because that is awesome. Way to go, Alyssa. We're gonna enjoy that one. That's gonna stay here. What a box. There's the all Chotani to go with it. Yeah, Kelly, that is huge. I would venture to say that would pay for the case. Actually, kind of look at something real quick here. Ooh, Ryan McMahon to the Yankees. Have any of these sold yet? I don't see one sold yet, so we're gonna have to, of any player. Wow. All right, let's get back on our horse here. Yeah, dude, that is amazing. Give me 2 seconds, guys. Let me walk next door real quick. All right, sorry about that. Alyssa saw it, but it's way, way delayed over there. Any Nationals? Dylan, yes, sir. You hit the all rookie gold rusher on that. So, Nationals. Boom. All right. On to the next box. Box number 5. Well, Daniel D., I hope you're here to see this, sir. Corey, you missed one of the biggest chases in this product, sir. Right there. All right. Alyssa earned her paycheck this week. Oh, okay. Right on, Rhett. Congrats, dude. Well, Well, if you are local and you all come pick up, you can come pick up anytime because obviously that's either probably going straight to the eBay or Golden or straight to PSA Express shipping or grading if I had to guess. So yeah, I know. Okay, perfect. So if you're free tonight, sir, I would, whether we're sorted or not, come pick this boy up. I am so happy. That's the nicest thing we've hit out of one of these. Because didn't this subset get made for Otani and Sasaki and stuff like that? I think that was the whole point of this. So to see that is just killer. Awesome. Well, when you come by, I'll probably take your picture and send it over to Top, see if they want to make you famous. How's that? Brant Herter is our next autograph. Now we're back to reality on this. I don't know who that is. Detroit. Let's see who had Detroit here. That was Chris C. I would say congrats, Chris, but I don't know who that is to congratulate you. Nick Sogard to 199. I do know who that is. Boston. Ellie Olich. Ellie Power Players. Dansby negative. Yeah, there you go, George. I couldn't remember his name if it came up and hit me in the face. Oh, Neil Refractor. Why do I feel like there's been a lot of inserts in this box? Giancarlo. I mean, that box is a bummer, but all right. We are 5 boxes in. We still got 7 more to go to see if we can pull something else amazing. No Philly or Jays autos yet. Expert checklist shows the 3 of 3. So the second one to be hit. Sweet. Dude, that's what I like, is stuff like that. Is exactly that. It's just like, all right. I wouldn't call myself a breaker. I had to fight to get a 4th case of this so we could break one. And I think I don't know, 2, actually I think 2 or 3 of you now I have to ship to. Everybody else is just local. So everybody that hits this stuff is just people that you'll see at trade nights here come in, rip boxes. And that's my favorite. And I also don't have to pass on shipping costs to you guys, which is also important. Because I could say, hey, David's up in New Jersey, and I ship to him, and Brian moved down to Jupiter, and I got shipped to him. But then, by and large, there might be 1 or 2 other people on this whole list I have shipped to. Everyone else here is people we see. That's my favorite part of breaking with you guys. Like, there's the downside of, oh, hey, I feel like I'm going to the well for the same people, and I don't want that. But I also like taking care of you guys and saying, hey, you know what? My pricing better be on top notch, because I'm not charging for the extras. It's literally, hey, this is what it costs or what it sells for. This is tax divided by whatever. Next trade night, I am not sure what the next one we're gonna do is. Gotta figure out a product or a repack or something here to do it for. The Sunday thing was fantastic. We are gonna do our next Pokemon trade thing on a Sunday because of how good that turnout was last time. So I think once I get out of the financial hole of all the Chrome that I bought, which wasn't a lot, it was just expensive, and figure out what we're buying next, we'll figure something else out. There's another Otani base. All right, box number 6. I'm glad you're in this well, Kelly. Grab some tea real quick. Brooks Lee Power Players. Ty Madden to 499, rookie auto. Second auto in a row for Detroit. At least we know who that guy is, too. So, Kobe Mayo, rookie to 150, Baltimore. That's going to Jeremy. That's solid. There's an Otani base. Have we seen a Judge yet? Or am I just crazy? Trey Sweeney Refractor. Oh, shit. Number to 50, Otani with it. Damn, dude. You know, if nothing else, it's worth at least the $200 buyback, but have yourself a day, Los Angeles. Save some for somebody else. Right, Cade? Damn. I think the Dodgers were the most expensive team in here. Now we just need a big Yankees hit and a big Oakland hit. Hell yeah, dude. Congrats. That is box number 6. That is awesome. Well, with those 2 cards, if this was a personal case, I don't think you would have lost money. And then obviously we've already had 2 case hits as well, so if we could pass the wealth around to a few more spots, hell yeah. I mean, the Adley was cool too, but the Christmas was cool. I think now I'm gonna have to get those custom stands made with our store page on it. That way, when we show this stuff off, not right now, but you know, come on, Steven. I put that one in the picture, buddy. It doesn't get much sexier than that right now. That is awesome. All right. Well, I don't have to lie to you guys to tell you this was a good case because we're establishing that. All good, Jeremy. Enjoy the random comments. You have hit already, sir. Yeah, dude, that is some money right now. That might be money just period. I don't think that with a card like that's going to be one of those cards that just, oh, you got to sell it now. I think that's a card that is just going to be valuable. That is always one of the nice things when you hit a card and you're like, hey, this card's going to be timeless. They're few and far between, because that is obviously part of the market is gimmicky. I mean, like some of these this football stuff, some of these Caleb cards that were doing $600, $700, $800 are $200 right now. But it is what it is. Box number 7. Dude, someone in Japan will absolutely pay top dollar for that. There's a Ben Rice prism for the Yankees. Oh, for a couple bucks at least. Bryce Harper. Jacob Wilson power players. I have not seen any rush of Jacob Wilson yet here. Cameron Meisner to 199 for the Rays. It's our first anything in this box. It looks like our nope, Jacob Wilson rookie rush. That's our second case hit. Did we not get we get short an auto here? Because it would look like the answer would be yes. Got a case hit, but nothing else there. Boo this man. Nothing stuck to anything here. I mean, the case hit's probably worth more than most of these autos are. However, it'd still be nice to have it. Just make sure nothing was stuck to anything here. No, I hadn't seen the Garrett Mitchell card apparently. I thought that was special. Nothing stuck. I am not crazy. We got shorted an autograph, but we got an extra case hit instead. So, Oakland going to Jim P. Box number 8. Does anyone want to do a basketball break, by the way? Topps Finest Basketball comes out next month. I got 4 cases of it. I think one of my customers wants a personal case, which I'm going to do because I have 4 cases of it. But it's a really fun, affordable product. It's been very pretty. I was thinking about doing like a random teams on that because it would literally be like $35 a team or something stupid. I mean, even maybe actually probably 40 with tax, but still, price of a blaster. I'm guessing 16 autos, color. Kelly's down? Hell yeah. I'll have to look, Steven, but it was like, I think it was like $1,000 or something for a whole case. It was a no-brainer to do it. So if you want one, let me know and I'll save one for you. Because I think I could get more of that too if I want it. So I think again at that price, even if it's like you're a casual basketball fan, you won't feel bad. It's when it's the 100 a spot and stuff, and it's like I don't know what I'm buying or who the hell these people are. That gets hard. All right, box number 8. Good luck, guys. See if we can spread this outside of the Bay Area here. Deshaun Kiersey. Jordan to 299 for Houston. Second to last spot to go. There is something for you. This is cool. There's a good autograph. New York Yankees, Ben Rice. That is going to Justin. Since apparently we're not hitting Aaron Judge cards, we'll at least get you a Ben Rice autograph, sir. That's what's up. Bobby Witt Jr., Kansas City. Hell yeah. That is awesome. I don't think these aren't guaranteed per case. Let's see one was sold yet. Black Shadow Etched last sold for $155 on that. Kansas City. Very nice. Alyssa, you did good if you're still watching this. So there is the Black Shadow Etch, Bobby Witt. Very nice. Home field advantage, also hard as shit to hit. Oakland. Jacob Wilson. Jim P. Damn. Home fields in Chrome are immensely harder than in regular flagship. Just so you guys know, these will sell for money. That Skeens is pretty. I already went through those. Damn. Oakland is the last team to go off the board, too, and they've got 2 case hits. No, 3 case hits already. I'm sorry. Shea Whitcomb to 150 for Houston. Yeah, dude, this case is nuts. Yeah, dude. We definitely got ourselves a case here. Thank you, Alyssa, if you're watching. I will forgive them for forgetting an autograph in this case. How's that? You guys deserve this case, George. This is for you guys. I am excited that you guys are crushing it. What a case. You don't know how happy I am to not have to look at this and be like, hey guys, that sucked. And I told you guys from the jump, this product is about these hits. It's not about the autographs. And we are hitting them. I love it. Absolutely love to see it. Send the missing auto request. See how the rest of this goes, George. There's no telling. There might be one with 2 autos in it, too. So, we got some blue in this one. The rest of there's another Otani buyback, and I still am not seeing Judge. Box number 9. Good luck. There's a Judge, since I said I hadn't seen one. Vinny Pasquantino to 150 color match for the Royals. There's a Roki refractor. I am genuinely having fun today. I'm glad I took Greg Jones for the Rockies. Color match there for Colorado. That is going to Kelly. If I ever told you guys the Colorado purple color match is one of my favorite cards in baseball. Because other than black, purple is my favorite color. There's a Juan Soto negative as well. And then obviously with Zach Veen for Alyssa, I always kind of like indirectly collect the Rockies. So yes, I am just an absolute sucker for that purple color match. Luis Castillo to 99, going to Seattle. Not a bad box. Let's get these boys sleeved up real quick. Oh, I trust me, I get that, Cade. The blue Cubbies hits hard too. But like the same with the Royals, like that color match just looks good. All right, guys. 3 to go. As a whole, this case doesn't owe us anything, but this case does owe some of you guys. Oh, I'm fat and getting hungry. Yeah, I would agree with that, Cade. The Reds always look good, but they're so few and far between. I'm also a weirdo who loves the red wave. You know, and then of course, just kind of like Gold Wave, people do it's not the OG solid color. It's not worth as much. I don't care. I like the Wave as long as there's no nasty print lines in them. They look so good. Box number 10. Good luck. Ooh. Hold on, I'm getting a text message about food. I would love food. Someone must have heard. You ask a fat person if they like food. Damn right I want food. Gustavo Campero for the Angels is our next autograph. That is a very underwhelming autograph. So instead, we're going to hit something nice in this box, too. Some nice color. Some nice rookie color. That was weird. My phone decided it wanted to just transcribe everything that I was just saying there. I don't know what I want. Sorry, guys. Food's on my brain. Aaron Judge, power players. Dylan Cruz. We got some Aqua coming up here. Dylan Cruz, Aqua to 199. There's some big rookie color. Washington. Congrats, Washington. Oh, man. He can go anywhere I want. I have to wait for a listed answer. Otani All Etch. Dylan Cruz Refractor. Luis Angel Power Players. I don't know if I've seen that one yet. Look at that card. Holy shit. That card's seen better days. Sorry, Blake Snell. You belong in the trash. So does Jacob deGrom. Damn. There's a Goldie. That's a pretty card. And there's the Otani there. Let's see. All right, there we go. As we were. So Dylan Cruz, congrats Washington. As I said this before. That's a beauty. Get my mind off of food and back onto breaking. Gustavo Campero. You think his mom would buy this card? Because I feel like that's where that would go. It's to his mom. I'm surprised they haven't hit an image variation yet either, Cade. And that's why I keep checking some of these ones like Goldschmidt, because I think they are and they aren't. And I haven't memorized all the damn base images to be like, hey, that one's a case hit. It's supposed to. I thought it was one per case, but I could be wrong. We've got 2 boxes left to hit something else, though. Christian Campbell, that would be a good one to hit variation of. I don't know if Jim P's watching, but poor Jim here. His Oakland spot has yielded 3 more things than his box did yesterday. That dude got an atrocious box. There's like box 2 here. It was one of them. So I'm happy that he's got, what, 3 case hits or something with his spot here. We've had, what, one... I think we've only had one non-rookie auto, and that was the Gunner. You'd like to manifest Tatis auto? Yeah, that'd be cool. Ooh, we got some purpley stuff coming here. How you been doing, Brian? How's Jupiter, sir? Justin B, that Otani in the top right is numbered to 3, sir. That is our that is going to be our grail of this case by a mile. Yeah, I know. Trust me, I used to go through Jupiter all the time. Because when I worked at Fort Pierce, our store manager meetings were in West Palm. So there's some good food around there, at least. And you're not far from Howley's, which is my favorite diner down there, down Lake Worth. So if you ever get the chance to go down to Howley's, check it out. Straight up comfort food. Jackson Merrill. The mac and cheese at Howley's is to die for. I'm just going to tell you that. It's like a baked mac and cheese. Get chicken in it. Oh, man. I do miss that. Like when I try to go through town, I try to make it so I can get through that hour, and I never can. So. Bryce Harper. Not numbered, but very green. Tyler Gentry to 299 autograph for Kansas City. Kansas City staying hot this break. That's going to JP. If I can get my damn... There we go. Get my top players moving. There's a Judge. Lindor. Blake Dunn on the negative. Mason Wynn to 99. Going to Scott with St. Louis. Otani power players. William Contreras. We've got one more box to do, guys. No pressure. And then we'll do a quick recap once we're done. All right. We'll move those over for now. Good luck, guys. Thank you all for filling this. Also, there's another diner. It's right off of US 1 in West Palm. Thinking about food again. I cannot remember the name of it. It had like that super like 50s vibe to it. The place was also delicious. I am not doing another case of this unless they offer us more Cade. I've only got one sealed case next door, and I've got another case on the way, and that is it. So, I'm trying to find another case of Finest, because Finest comes out next month, and I love Pick Your Team for Finest. So, if I can get more of that, we're going to break some of that. We'll probably do a mixer next for baseball. Probably just do another random teams. I'll probably do like maybe a Chrome Jumbo, a Series 2 Jumbo, maybe another Eminent, something. I don't know. Do something next week, so I think next week's a quiet week. And then the new football releases really aren't moving the needle for me for value. Elite Extra came out today, and it's $400 a box, damn near. I think it's $389 or something stupid. And I think it's a beautiful product, but I don't think it's ever worth more than like $250 a box. So to go break that with a straight face to you guys is hard. Like you saw that Luminance flew under the radar. That came out Wednesday. And I think I saw one break in my feed on that. And it wasn't a bad looking product by any means. Just it's not what people are looking for on the break end. Just more people who, hey, if they want to open a box affordably. We have our last box, guys. Good luck. Dylan Cruz Power Players. Bryce Terang Future Stars. Jacob Wilson. Cameron Meisner for Tampa Bay is our last autograph of the case. Tampa Bay is Daniel. There you go, Daniel. I knew who that was, so that's a positive. I thought that was a red for a second. Got all excited until I realized it wasn't. It's a James Wood, though. There's an Aaron Judge refractor. That's $40 to the Yankees, as long as he wins it. Luis De Los Santos negative. Dylan Cruz rookie. Our last little stack here. Zebby Matthews for the Twinkies, 1099. Jose. That is going to do it, guys. Get these top loaded real quick, and I will run through what we have hit. So again, the autographs, the case hits, incredible. I will say I called my shot on that. And I will say that case did not disappoint. Thank you guys for filling it. Congrats to those who hit. And this was some of our other stuff. So Meisner, Zibby, Win to 99, Gentry to 299, Dylan Cruz to 199, Campero, Pasquantino, Greg Jones, There's the Jake Wilson rookie rush. Ty Madden's pretty. Kobe's pretty. There had to be an image variation. I didn't see it, but obviously I'm going to sort all this in a few, and if I see it, I'll top load it. So there's the Ricky. There's the Big Christmas. Number to 50, Tyler Anderson, James Wood, and Ryan Miller. And then obviously we had the Bobby Witt. We had Ohtani. Dear God, did we have Ohtani. We had the home field Jacob Wilson. We had a nice Ben Rice auto. And then obviously we had Ohtani. Thank you, guys. That was fantastic. I'll get this sorted now.